Life is like a movie. Have you ever watched a movie like 1,000 times, and no matter how many times you see it, you watch like it's the first time you've ever watched it? For me, Set It Off is like one of those movies. But my all-time movie like that is Sex in the City. Like, I'm a huge Sex in the City fan, and it got me to thinking like life is like a movie, but you can't hit rewind, you can't hit pause, you can't hit fast forward. You just have to watch it. And in watching it, you gotta learn, hope along the way that you learn something about the movie that you didn't know. And you like some well, no, I'm saying that wrong. That throughout the movie, you have to feel like you have to figure out like, did I learn something from that last scene? And it's crazy that's how life is. Like yesterday, after meeting Judy and a lot of Alex's friends, I realized that like life is a movie, and not always is that movie a super long feature film. Sometimes it's just like a short, um, and it doesn't make that movie any less important. Like that makes that sometimes the short movies are the most impactful. So that's got me to thinking that like being able to meet the family of my donor, meet the friends of my donor, like it's like the best like gift in the world, especially like being that it worked out in time for my birthday. That was super. It's like there's no words. There's no words. It's definitely super emotional. Um, like I talked to Judy a little today. Um, she asked me what my Facebook was. She wants to add me to like a group that they have for Alex. I think that's the group they have for Alex. So I give her the information. I'm like, listen, I'm easily accessible. I'm super easily accessible. So I don't know. I like this budding new relationship that's coming out of this. So after meeting Judy and everybody else, I've come to the conclusion that I am getting ready to start the next act of my life, like the next act in my movie. And it got me to thinking like, for the last 10 years, let's say, I've been used to doing bop 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 bop, but now I have this whole thing where I can do whatever. So I got to figure out what's next. And and that's weird because I'm 31 years old now, and to be in your 30s, you're supposed to pretty much already have it figured out. But I didn't have that luxury to like have it figured out because I had other things I was dealing with. So now I gotta play catch up in my 30s to figure out like, hey, well, what's next? Like, what's the next act? What's the next scene? Um, and the thing about that is like I don't know because like in a movie, like I'm watching the movie play out. So I may think this is gonna happen, or I may think that might happen, but something completely different, something left field might happen. And it's interesting. I find that super interesting. Like tomorrow, like I could, like with doing this. Like when I got out, when I first had the surgery, I didn't think I would be, sitting here with a camera, and talking to you guys, like, but as time went on, this is what developed, and I'm loving it. Like I'm loving it. I'm loving the fact that I have this platform that I can share my story with you guys, and you guys can ask questions and keep up and see what's going on. Check in from time to time. Um, and then like again, my overall thing, like I want to inspire you know one of you guys to be the most amazing version of yourself possible. Like in some way, I think that was because Alex was a producer, and I think in some ways that's me trying to carry on her legacy. Me trying to help her finish her story, or her vice versa trying to help me finish my story. Yeah. But that's what I want to leave you guys with. I want to keep this one very, very short. Um, because, like I said earlier, like, not all movies are, epic blockbuster, 3, 4 hour, trailers. Some of them are 15, 20 minutes long, even shorter than that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there's nothing saying that just because it's not a certain amount of time, certain amount of length, that they're any, less impactful. So I hope you guys take away something from this episode, from this vlog. Um, I have a lot to think about, so thank you for watching. As always, you guys remember to be amazing.